Okay, so what we've experimented here with is for putting a ball cap on a lady with long hair, where long hair has had to be put up to go under it. And the main problems we usually deal with is the lumps and bumps created by any pins or grips, hopefully not many of those, but any gaps, and the amount of hair going up creates bad shapes generally. So what we decided was, rather than just having a thin plastic ball cap, what could we actually engineer one made with layers of silicone encapsulated between the cap plastic. And on the red block here we have one in progress where layers of cap plastic have been painted for the fine edges to go round on the face and round by the ear and the back. But we have at the moment only 2 layers of silicone, which has been mixed up using the smooth on one, which dries relatively quickly, because the art is in controlling the layers of stippled silicone on these red blocks. So we've mixed up, it's been pre-coloured using some flocking and pigments, and then stippled on top and allowed to dry, and then more plastic has been painted over to sandwich it in between. So the crucial thing it helps with is, once hair, as Connie's hair was below her shoulders, which has been put up, is placed, the ball cap here has just been placed on top of Connie, not made to measure, but as you can see, what it does do, the silicone thickens up the cap and is quite pliable and gives us the shape that is much easier to use and disguise the amount of hair underneath somebody. And the key thing really is, when making it and stippling, is to get a really fine join from the thin cap plastic onto the bulk of where the hair will be, so there's no ridging there either, which is slightly easier said than done, takes a bit of practice, but it is quite good to know that this will help you disguise the problems we usually get when hair is being put up under ball caps.
Can I just add something there, Shauna, as well? Because you can see this has held a really lovely shape. But also, if we were to take, this hasn't been stuck on, Shauna's just put this on, and it just holds its shape already. You can see it's going to work. If we take this off, Shauna, can I just show how you wrapped underneath as well? Because I think that's quite...
Now, the only thing I would say, we did this at slight speed, and none of the front hair has been prepped with any products. So what it is we just combed the hair into place. This would have been prepped using a product to really smooth the hair down the way it naturally wants to sit, not lifted off to give hair any root lift. So the key is to not be afraid to comb it forwards onto the forehead. So running a finger from here onto the hair, you don't feel any join. The difficulty is, if using things like gaff quack, you might find you get a slight ridge and ridging. Soap, believe it or not, works extremely well, but some of the waxed sort of fudge type gel type products, wax products work. But we've actually put the hair up under the stocking top, and it's...
But I mean, that is amazing. Look how neatly that's done. That is such a good head shape, isn't it? You've managed to, because Connie's hair is quite a reasonable amount of it.
We've also, it's a way that, in fact, we were all shown here in the UK really by the Italians how to put wigs under, hair up under wigs, which is a similar way, but we've taken the stocking top a little bit further back so we don't get any ridge at the front. Because the trouble with ball caps as well is that if there's any top lighting, which generally there is, you can't afford to have any lump here, because it will show as a shadow. We've also used this tape, which is a medical tape, to help with the back. But again, as I say, this hair would normally have product on it, so it would hold, without a lot of these pins, its shape around Connie's head. But this also helps to tidy up the back of the nape, and glue can be placed on top of it. I think Adrian Rigby did a demo for you with this, using it on a male, but it works really well on females. I could have also used this when the hair had got more product on. We could have used the tape a little bit more around there as well.
But the tension you got from putting your stocking top there, then turning it and putting it back on itself.
Yes, I don't know if everybody knows
this. This is so useful for under wigs as well. I've learnt this today from seeing this. So beautifully done.
So we've basically wrapped it, but this is a stocking top that has been placed on. We use very small toupee clips around. So the hair is sectioned off, placed in Connie's case, because she has got thick hair, into sort of 3 smallish ponytails. And then a stocking top with a hole in it is placed on. And so here we have the toupee clips. So this first one is then, with using fine pins, we can go through the toupee clip and go and actually do that. When that's done all the way round, the hair is then, the ponytails that are inside, the elastics are cut, and we manipulate and massage the hair round inside to flatten it out. And then the stocking top is twisted and replaced. So if we go back, so this is, so in other words,